focus on my breathing.
You ask to change, living in your shadow, like other creations? I do not. There is always a way to make something from nothing, brother.
You had mentioned the vitamins. You had mentioned a little earlier.
I would tell them to dial in either through support or hit us up in Discord, because it's like a copy paste.
Right.
Rather than going through them, because we wanted to condense this list, because of course you can have a lot of different vitamins, but there are things that if you take them, they don't have effect unless you have the other thing. Like if you taking vitamin D, but you don't have vitamin K2, it can't even process the vitamin D. Especially for melanated people, they are naturally vitamin D deficient because we have a block towards the sun, which gives vitamin D. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So that has a lot to do with a lot of stuff. Depression, anti-inflammatory, mainly depression. You know, vitamin D is king on that. So definitely get with us in Discord or in one of those spaces so somebody can just give you that list and you can have all the things. And then that way you can kind of choose, because how it's set up is like, this is what you need. You have to have the calcium, magnesium, and zinc, right? But then, you know, you should for sure have the vitamin D and the vitamin K2 together. You see what I mean? And then now if you want to get fancy, you definitely should start off with copper bisglycinate, right? And then like change up your get another magnesium citrate. You may throw in then some creatine and then some hydrolyzed collagen. You see what I mean? So I'll put a new, and that's like, boom, now we bodybuilding now for real, and we're spirit building. The body has everything that it needs. The kids have everything that they need, but the food, definitely it's not going to come from the food. So you got to make that move yourself.
You know, you change the architecture, you change the locale of your worship and the manner of your worship. But the relationship is exactly the same. The same bowing to unseen masters, the same bargaining for worldly advantage, the same fear of losing their favor, the same fear of them. You went from spirits in the trees and the caves to saints in the cathedrals, and from saints in the cathedrals to, you know, the universe, forces of nature, what have you. And now you moved on to
yourself.